Intergalactic planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic.
For a number of years, the Negro passengers on the city bus lines of Montgomery have been humiliated, intimidated, and faced threats on this bus line. Just the other day, one of the fine citizens of our community, Mrs. Rosa Parks, was arrested because she refused to give up her seat for a white passenger. Mrs. Rosa Parks was arrested, taken down to jail, taken from the bus, just because she refused to give up her seat. At present, we are in the midst of a protest, the Negro citizens of Montgomery, representing some 44% of the population. 90% at least of the regular Negro bus passengers are staying off the buses, and we plan to continue until something is done.
Because of Rosa Parks, we can face our fears and boldly walk in the direction of our dreams. Because of them, we can.
I just wanted to talk to y'all today a little bit about school safety. We have spring break quickly coming upon us, and the end of the year is in sight now. I just want us to make it through this year very safely with no major incidents happening. Last year we had several things, from the bomb threat to the Curtis Colwell terrorist attack, and I just want us to be vigilant of all those things. Since the Columbine shooting in 1999, there have been 50 attacks on schools. In those attacks, there have been 141 students and staff members killed, but the sad part of that is 81% of those attackers went to someone, a friend, a counselor, a teacher, someone, and told them their plans to carry out those attacks. That's over 100 people that would still be with us today if somebody would have acted on that. Please, please, if you hear anything going on, anything out of the ordinary, a friend just having trouble, come to a staff member, come to one of the counselors, a teacher, myself, and let us know. Along those lines, I want y'all to be very vigilant of things that you see outside of this school. If you see strangers, if you see anything that looks out of the ordinary, cars that you don't recognize, let somebody know. Let myself know, let one of the teachers know. Don't let people in the building. If you see, even if it's an adult or another student that you think you know, y'all have no idea where they're coming from. Do not let people in the building. The security and safety of this building is every one of our responsibility, and I need y'all to be a team member with us on that. If you have any questions about any of the policies or procedures that we do around here, from tornado drills to active shooters, please do not hesitate to come talk to me.
My favorite teacher would have to be my choir teacher in my 6th, 7th, 8th grade years of Webb, Miss Gina Corley. She was kind of like that family member that you'd always want to go see on a road trip. She was always there for me, and I could talk to her about anything. Her and I were big Michael Jackson fans, so my fondest memory is when she made me dance to Billie Jean in front of all my friends in my choir class. She always built me up as a person, and she was always just so nice, and every time I walked into a class, she would be like, "Chris," and I remember her spiky hair. I always thought that was funny. So yeah, she was kind of like a second mom or a crazy aunt, and I really miss her dearly. Have considerable patience with your students, and just understand who they are as a person, and not like, just because they don't understand something, don't rush into like they're ignoring you or they're just not getting it. So yeah.
My favorite teacher has to be the librarian at my old school, Jackson, because I was the library aide for 8th grade, and she was just so sweet to me, and she was always there for me when I had a problem, and she gave great advice. Miss Odenwald was the sweetest lady you could ever meet, and sometimes like she'd go out to get like lunch for her and her teacher friends, and she'd come back and she'd bring me like a Dr. Pepper or something, and like she said I was one of her favorites because I always got like the tasks done and I always helped her out, so that made me really happy to know that I could help her out. So yeah.